Hey everybody, how we doing today? So, might as well start you off, show you this. Probably, let me see here. Probably about 1.5 grams. I'll be surprised if it's much more than that. Heck, it may only be 1 gram. That was from about 1.5 pounds of fingers I ran. Ribbon wire. Had a bunch of that in there too. So I've got a couple computers that I got to tear down today. Got these in yesterday. VR Park virtual reality glasses. So these aren't the electronic kind. I think that the customer thought they were, and when he realized they weren't, he decided to get rid of them. But I got a little bit of stuff in here. Mostly just phones. Got a docking station there, cell phone. Hey, slide phone. Guys, remember when those came out? They were the coolest. So anyway, busy. And look at this. Makes me so mad. I had this all clean, guys. I had it all clean. So this is my breakables, that'll be for another business adventure. But I can't go too much into it. It's an old hookah pipe dude decided to get rid of. What's crazy, a couple years back they would have got you for paraphernalia. But yeah, that's how that goes. Hey, look at the goose. I was actually thinking about painting this guy and putting an actual blue ribbon around it. I think it'd look kind of neat. So here we are, guys. I've had this for 1 month, and we're almost there. Almost there. I got this guy. My nephew works at a lawnmower repair shop, and he called me the other day asking me to come pick up a load of metal. And I told him, metal isn't paying that much now. If you want to pay me to remove it, I will. And then it just happened that the next day we ended up getting a job in the area. So I went ahead and went by and picked it up. So I got that. This is all number 2 steel is what they call it here. They may call it number 1 in your area. Plus these 5 buckets. The rule is, in our area, it has to be over 1/8 of an inch thick, which that's close enough. They let me get by with it on blades. And also picked up I think there was 7 or 8 rotors along with that lawnmower the other day. But guys, that's it. Sorry, kind of short on videos. I've been slammed. Pick these signs up. These of course will all go for number 2 also. The rule, like I said, the rule has got to be 1/8 of an inch thick, but it also has to fit within a 3 foot by 3 foot hole. If it's longer than that, they call it unprepared and they don't pay you as much. Wouldn't you know it? So tomorrow I will be taking my number 2 steel along with aluminum cans, a little bit of stainless steel, cast. I'm not sure if I'm taking that in tomorrow or not, but I will be taking this aluminum. I've got irony aluminum. There's some more of those things. I've got some number 1 copper there, number 2 copper in the bucket behind it. Got a bucket of adapter plugs, bucket of brass, the inside windings from Romex. But I'm also taking a computer load tomorrow, and it's only for the fact that well, let me step back and I'll show you. You know, guys, I'm out of room. Man, I wish I had more good boards. You know, all I have, I've got 4 large socket motherboards. The rest of these guys are actually small socket, and that's all small socket. I've got router boards, cable box boards, that's digital phones. These 2 containers are Christmas lights. More about that in a few minutes. So I've got ICW, which is insulated copper wire. Doesn't pay but 40 cents a pound now. I've got a whole bucket of green boards, and I got like half of one inside the garage there. And then I have 2.5, maybe 3 containers of TV boards, which is only 12 cents a pound. I think I got roughly 60-70 pounds of laptop scrap. I don't have to, they give me 90 cents a pound to bring them in like this for incomplete. All I do is I rip it open, I pull the RAM and pull the hard drives, which there's my hard drives. Also got hard drive boards and stuff inside. But I said more about the Christmas wire. These 3 totes are full of freaking Christmas wire. Let's see. It's I mean, it ain't a lot, but I get 16 cents a pound for it, and each tote probably weighs 25 to 30 pounds. So, I mean, I'm not going to throw away $16, you know what I mean? And I've got my good aluminum separate here. I get 40 cents a pound on this aluminum, and then the bucket up here, I don't know where I'm pointing because the sun's in my eyes, but the bucket up there, I get like 28 cents a pound right now. But that's it. I guess I could show you this real quick. The rinse water from doing the fingers ended up with basically a 5-gallon bucket full. And so the first thing I normally do is I try to evaporate back off all the water. And it turned brown because I let it dry up twice. Oops. So I kind of changed around everything over here. This was my tool table and the gold was there, and I've switched them now. This is my gold table. I still got to go through and organize it, but you know, one step at a time. I'm trying to get it all back together, and that's why I'm knocking out some of these refinings, because winter's going to be here before you know it, guys. I hope you're making preparations now. I hope you put back some of your summer money, because it'll be here soon. Now, I will be doing the CPUs really soon, along with the crystal oscillators. I also got a half a thing of what I call crumble. I think it was E-Waste Ben that coined that term. I got that container here. It's got, it's just IC chips. There's BGA. There's just crumble, like when you're using the air chisel on the boards. You know, it knocks off all that loose stuff. Most of it's IC though. Most of it's IC chip. And I've got to get that done before winter hits. And I keep it over there out of the way so I don't kick it over. I've kicked it over like 3 or 4 times, and finally I got tired of picking it up. Got some phone boards in here, but I only got like maybe a pound or 2, which, I mean, it's $4 a piece, but I'd rather wait until I got like 5 or 6 pounds. So that's more ICW there. I got my copper content, aluminum wire. Hey, this is what I was telling you guys about. This is a normal house service wire. You've got your 2 main wires and then your neutral here. And this is normally the kind of wire that is used to feed power to your home, instead of like that copper one I showed you guys. So I've got the finger cards. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably 6 pounds, maybe probably 5. Shouldn't lie like that. Computer memory, I don't know if I'm going to take that in or not. I think I only got like 4 pounds in there. I already emptied my stainless, copper, and brass. That's CD-ROM boards, hard drive boards, maybe 2 pounds. But 2 pounds is like 17 bucks. That's my copper aluminum heat sinks. There for a while, these were 80 cents a pound, and it's really nice. Right now, they're only at about 60 cents a pound, though. So this right here, well, this is the wife's, but this is like my to-do list, you could say, of stuff I got to go through and disassemble and organize. Anybody need some steel balls? But I know I've got a couple routers in there. Look at this board. This came off one of them home remote systems. It had like a trigger gun on the bottom of it, and you held it like this. Okay. But it was dead by the time I got it. Otherwise, I would have tried selling it online. And can't remember what it wouldn't take a charge, wouldn't turn on or nothing. But I mean, that looks like phone boards and everything else in there, huh? But yeah, I've got to take this stuff apart. I don't know if I'll get to that today. I definitely have to get to the computers today. And then I got this camera, which I've never seen a camera like that, but I want to check it out. It says that it's waterproof, which is a good thing because I left it out here to get rained on. And we finally got rain for the first time in like 3 weeks yesterday. And boy, when it came down, it was hammering. Alright, throw my phone in this box over here. Finally actually bolted that vise down. I was carrying it around. I had it on a 2x8 by it was like 16 inches long, and I had it bolted to that. That way I could just carry it around wherever I needed it here at the house. But the plan is to take that dresser and put it right here and have this table, you know, sit up just a little bit higher, and have I want to put all the tools that I use in it, and then that way I ain't got such a mess with everything everywhere. I mean, we all have like the same tools. The problem is, you know, like you know, my copper cutter. I should have put him away last time he was out. He goes right there with the other copper cutter. But that's it, guys. Here, let me. Ha. Bet you didn't expect to see that. Scary, huh? I haven't shaved. I need a haircut. Sweating all day. I went and worked out for an hour earlier. Oh, check this out. That's an old walnut log. And when he first told me it was walnut, I'm like, that is so cool. I'm going to carve and make something. But it's been sitting, drying out. Okay, this side ain't that bad. But you see all them cracks? I don't know if I can do any kind of carving on it or not. This side had really bad cracks, but there's like dirt on it now, so you can't see it. But that's it. My granddaughters, they always find my phones. They love playing like secretary or whatever, I don't know. But, so I gotta get my cans picked up. I took in a load of recycling yesterday. Roughly, if I had to guess, I had about 900 pounds of cardboard. I mean, this thing was stacked all the way to the top. The only reason it was, I think it was so much, is because it had rained. So, okay, I gotta take him back down here. That's it, guys. I appreciate your patience. I do got refining videos coming. I'm preparing for winter and getting this other stuff taken care of. This was my wife's project, and we got grass. This is where the pool was, and seems to be doing all right. So I'll probably rake that up here. But as you can see, staying busy, staying out of trouble, right? Guys, I will talk to you later. I hope you have a wonderful week. Man, I gotta get this picked up so I can mow. Take care, guys.